Hey, what up guys, Protocol here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do a butt slap in Tony Hawk Underground Pro, and this is a trick that also works in Tony Hawk Underground, Tony Hawk Underground 2, Tony Hawk American Wasteland, and most of the other Tony Hawk games, I think. So, yeah, just not Tony Hawk 1 or 2 or 3. It might work in 4, I'm not sure. But anyways, yeah, and as always with these tutorials, I have a controller input display on the top right of the screen so that you guys can see every single input that is coming over the wire to make this as easy as possible for new players to figure out. So let's go ahead and let's get right into this here. That was kind of cool, actually. First off, I don't know why a butt slap is called a butt slap. A guy named Torn is the guy who found this, a guy in TLT, and yeah, I think he was just being a grandmaster troll when he found this trick, and that's what he wanted to call it, and that's what it's been called ever since. I'm sure you get to laugh out of that every time he hears it. And the basic fundamental idea of how to do a butt slap is you're basically buffering a whole bunch of ollies by doing a flip or a grab trick off of anything that gets you air without first ollieing. Now, did that sound complicated? But it's not. Notice how I fall off of this ledge here. Because I got air without ollieing, I can do a butt slap off of that. You can literally do a butt slap off of a little tennis ball in the college level that's in the tennis court. I'm not even kidding. Like, you can actually get air off of it, therefore you can butt slap off of it. So the inputs that you want to do for a butt slap is you want to do a flip trick off of, again, anything that gets you air, and then spam X. And that's it. Once you get this, it's like riding a bike. It's not even that hard, though I'm sure that I'll fail it a bunch of times in this tutorial. So first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to get on a high area. This is just where I did the BHRA tutorial earlier. And then I'm going to do the flip trick, and then I'm going to spam X. And I'm going to try and do as few inputs as possible so you guys can really see what I'm doing here. So flip trick, and then that. You can do any flip trick, it doesn't matter. You can do a kick flip, you can do a shove it, doesn't matter. You can do any grab trick, I think, with this as well. Though, given the way that I hold the controller, my thumb rolls across square and X most of the time. So that's much easier for me to do. You can also do a butt slap when you're holding X or you're in mid-combo as well. It really doesn't matter. Like, I can be in the middle of a manual and it'll still work, whether or not I'm even holding X. It just, like, it doesn't matter. So if you're quick enough, you can, you know, be holding X as well, and the ollie won't even happen until you've already buffered the flip trick, if you're fast enough. So it'll wind up kind of looking like that, and that's the most common kind of butt slap that you're going to wind up doing, because, you know, you're going the fastest, like, horizontally, and it allows you to get to some really interesting places. So, yeah, that's really how to do a butt slap. I'll keep doing it a few times here, just so that you guys can see the inputs. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, another butt slap. You can ollie as many as, like, 5 times, but you're not commonly going to do that without some sort of macro. And even then, doing more than 4 times, like, just by spamming it is really difficult. Like, let's see here. Oh my god. 1, 2. I can do as much as 3 commonly, but just not right now, I guess. Oh my god. There we go. So that was 3, but you're more often than not going to do 2. Sometimes you're going to pull off 3. It just all depends on how, you know, how quickly you want to get arthritis, I guess. So anyways, that was how to do a butt slap in Tony Hawk Underground Pro, as well as all the other games. It works the same in all of them. So yeah, I hope you guys found this tutorial useful, and best of luck to your Tony Hawk Underground Pro career and learning all the other tricks, because this one was most definitely the easiest. Thanks for watching, guys.